Hi, I'm Bob Steinberg, President of Sage Metering, Inc. Today I want to cover the new Paramount thermal mass flow meter for gases. Sage introduced the Paramount in early 2019. We are proud to say it is one of our most popular products. It includes a NEMA 4X enclosure and provides flow rate, totalized flow, and temperature. The most important feature of the Paramount is the ability to accurately measure the mass flow rate of virtually any gas or gas mix, or the consumption of that gas or gas mix over an extremely wide range. Furthermore, the sensitivity of the meter is astounding. For example, if it took you 1 minute to walk a mere 5 feet, that would be 5 feet per minute. Thus, we can discern that very tiny velocity or flow rate, as well as velocities as high as 35,000 feet per minute, which is more typical of compressed air, upset conditions of flare gas, or relatively high pressures of natural gas at aluminum or steel industries. The Paramount has our latest microprocessor technology. In addition, we provide a very bright, organic LED display. You can see the flow rate, totalized flow, temperature, and even a horizontal bar with a percentage of full scale. On the top left, the smaller numbers is a diagnostic. That is the raw calibration of the meter, and is also used for the popular in situ calibration procedure. This procedure, using our SageCom software, takes only 3 to 5 minutes and verifies that the meter hasn't drifted, shifted, or changed. This associated SageCom software is free and comes with every Paramount that is ordered, along with the cable for the convenient connection direct from a USB on the back of the meter to your PC. The Paramount has a Division II rating, has an explosion-proof enclosure, and a separate rear compartment that is totally independent from the front side of the meter. The standard outputs of the meter are 4 to 20 milliamps, proportional to flow rate, pulsed outputs of consumption, as well as Modbus communications. BACnet communication is optional, and HART is optional. Regarding the SageCom software that comes with the meter, it not only allows you to do the in situ calibration verification, but it also lets you reconfigure the meter, whether it be changing full scale, changing engineering units from SCFM to SCFH, and there's many other features, including changing the gas mix if desired. You can order the Paramount powered by 24 volt DC, or 115 volt AC, or 230 volt AC. Both remote and integral versions are available, and either can have either the insertion style sensor or the inline style sensor. Here you see the rear enclosure, and notice the horizontal terminal on the top, which is where your AC power would be, and the horizontal terminal on the bottom if you order the 24 volt DC. On the vertical connector on the right, you have your communication channels, and you also have your pulsed outputs of consumption and your 4 to 20 milliamp output proportional to flow rate. Standard communication is Modbus, an optional hard, as I mentioned earlier. Take note of the on-off switch, which is on the bottom of the enclosure. That shuts power off to the meter if needed for maintenance. Note also the 3-position switch. That switch lets you externally or internally isolate the 4 to 20. In the non-isolated mode, the meter provides the power to the 4 to 20. I mentioned earlier that we have a USB connector that's used to connect directly to your PC. Top right corner, you can see the USB connector with or without the cable on it. And on the bottom, you see the actual cable and a detail of the cable as well. This second USB channel is critical, where you can communicate directly to our software, even if you're daisy chaining many meters going to the SCADA system using the Modbus communications. Here you see the insertion style version in an integral Sage Paramount. Above the meter, you'll see the isolation valve assembly, which is commonly used to mount the probe into the pipe. It has a Teflon compression fitting, allowing you to insert or remove the meter without gas escaping, and a safety chain just in case you have a high pressure application up to 125 psig. The insertion probes are generally used for the larger pipes. We can go into pipes as small as 1 inch and as large as 24 inches or even larger. Common pipes are 2 inch through 8 inch. And here's a detail of the sensor pair. You'll notice the longer sensor with its 3/16 stainless steel sheath and the shorter sensor with its 3/16 stainless steel sheath. They're both reference grade 100 ohm platinum RTDs underneath. The longer sensor measures the mass flow rate and the shorter sensor measures the gas temperature. The shorter sensor compensates for any temperature variations and assures that we maintain accuracy regardless of process temperature. By the way, a response time is 1 second to flow rate and extremely quick to temperature changes as well. Here you see an inline flow body. Inline flow bodies are available from a 1/4 inch to 4 inch, and any flow body 1/2 inch and up has built-in flow conditioners. The flow conditioners eliminate the required upstream straight run. Here's a detail of the pair of flow conditioners inside all of our 1/2 inch and up inline flow meters. For example, your sensor can be 5 diameters downstream of a single elbow, and you'll still get stated accuracy due to the flow conditioners. Speaking of stated accuracy, let's talk about our calibration facility, which you will see on the next image. As you'll see, quite a few years ago, we upgraded our facility to include a 50 horsepower blower motor. And you can see the 8-inch sweeps in the photos. With this system, we can achieve velocities as high as 35,000 standard feet per minute. Notice the high accuracy calibration standards, all in NIST, on the chart on the right. Accuracies from 1/4% of reading up to 0.5% of reading. Note, our facility recirculates the gas, and we calibrate with the actual gas or gas mix and take at least 10 points. Each point will have 11 samples taken for optimal accuracy. Our system is automated, and the result of taking such accurate data is that you will have a meter with an accuracy of 0.5% of full scale plus or minus 1% of reading over 100-to-1 turndown. So that's it for the presentation. On behalf of Sage Metering, I want to thank you for your time and attention, and invite you to visit our website, www.sagemetering.com. Thank you again. Bob Steinberg.